Okay, Rich Van Tassel back with you, giving you the recap of last night's Game 6 as the Miami Heat even the series to force a Game 7 with a 97-90 victory over the Charlotte Hornets. Miami getting the win on the road in a Game 6 with Charlotte having a chance to close them out. It's a very balanced attack for the Miami Heat. Luol Deng, 21 points, 9 of 14 shooting. Dwayne Wade, 23 on 10 of 20 shooting. All the starters were in double figures. Dragic with 14. He only shot 6 of 17. Hassan Whiteside, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 4 blocks. He shot 5 of 7. Very good from him. Joe Johnson, 11 points on 3 of 7 shooting. The bench, not much. Only 16 points for the entire bench. 4 points between Josh McRoberts and Udonis Haslem. Justice Winslow and Josh Richardson had 6 points a pop. But those two were, Richardson was plus 17 and Justice Winslow was plus 12. The starters you look at, Dragic was in the minus at -7 and Wade was -2. Miami shot 45.8% from the floor, 50% on 8 of 16 shooting from behind the arc. For the Charlotte Hornets, Marvin Williams, who has had his games in this series, he had no points, didn't make any of his shots, obviously, didn't even get to the free throw line. 4 rebounds, but still, he'd been scoring well. He had some good matchups and he'd been handling Joe Johnson pretty well. Whoever they were putting on him, the Heat that is, even if they went with Dang. Al Jefferson, 18 points on 8 of 14 shooting. Kemba Walker had a very good game, 37 points. He tried to get the win and carry Charlotte to this victory. He was just unable to. Miami led basically the whole way. They won every quarter but the third. The bench, Cody Zeller, 12 points. This is for Charlotte. Jeremy Lin, 8 points, so he had come back down. Charlotte had shot 42.1% from the floor, 5 of 17 from three-point land, which is 29.4%. Now, this becomes a classic example of it's tough to win 4 straight games against a team, especially a veteran team like Miami, and Charlotte and the Heat both had the same record. Now, moving into Game 7, is Charlotte going to be able to find a way, a very young team, not much experience at all, to win a Game 7 after giving up the opportunity to close it out at home? I don't think they will. I think Miami, now that they got that win, they broke that streak and all the momentum that the Charlotte Hornets had, that this will be the end of the Hornets. So you really got to be kicking yourselves if you're Charlotte for giving up this game. But hey, like we just discussed, it's very hard to win 4 straight games against the team. You know, sometimes it's better off to go 1-1, 1-1, and take it from there. Just keep winning 1 games, and then you try to steal a Game 7 or not. Because Charlotte, they won the Game 5 in Miami, and I don't know if they're going to be able to win more than 1 game against the Heat in the playoffs. This was really their opportunity tonight, because remember, they only played 18 and 23 on the road this entire season. They were a very good home team. Miami wasn't great on the road, was 20 and 21, but still better. But they got their 1 road win, and they only needed to get 1. Charlotte, of course, had to get 2 if they lost a home game, which they did in this one. So, I'm going to see how this young team responds. It'll be very interesting come Sunday when they play the Game 7. But again, I think this was their chance to upend the Heat and this series get past the first round, and they did not take advantage of it. And give Miami credit, they had a tough loss in Game 5, but they found a way, and they showed their veteran poise to get this done. So in just a minute, we'll give you the recap of the Los Angeles Clippers and the Portland Trail Blazers as Portland advances. See you in just a minute.